Good morning, guys. I'll do the time. I bet you're wondering, where are we? Wow, there's even a sun out. It's 6:43 and it's Sunday, and we're in Coventry. There's the main road there. My daughter lives on that road, Bosel Road. And I'm using a different camera today, so I hope I know how to use it, because this morning my staff has gone to Dublin with two of his Iranian friends, because they would actually like to here's Honey's ball. I'm going to pick it up and put it, and there's a red hot pokers that someone's been maybe it wasn't someone, could have been something, Rosie, but I doubt it. All those beautiful flowers, what a shame. Yeah, Mustaf and some of his friends have had to go to Dublin because of the sanctions on Iran, and I'm sure the fact that there's no embassy here in the UK, meaning that they have to go to Dublin and all the cost involved and everything, will definitely persuade the Ayatollah to give in to the demands of the West. Yeah, right. I mean, it's let's face it, it's just not affecting the Ayatollah, the president, or any of the president's men, really, is it? No, it just affects Mr. and Mrs. Ordinary as usual. Hey ho. Anyway, I'm at Longford Park, and I came here a few times with Rawgasmic for this very reason. I remember Tess loved the weeping willows, and this is a whole parade of weeping willows, and they have left so much in Coventry to go to Meadow. It's beautiful. I mean, look at this. Absolutely phenomenal. And the water is through there, guys. I need to see if I can get down to it. I'm actually sure I can, walking barefoot through the stinging nettles. But this is what it would be like if we were back the way we should be. Well, it wouldn't even be this, really. I'm sure in nature we don't have great lines of weeping willows. Here we go. Hello, crow. It might not be a crow. It might be something else. Now this water's clean, so I'm letting Honey go in it. It's flowing and it's clean. She really has been missing the water. It's just gorgeous here, isn't it? I'm hoping to go in for a paddle further down. Yeah, these willows are just amazing. And there's one here that looks like a beautiful, sexy woman. I don't know which way it is. No. Anyway, in all my hoo-ha yesterday, I forgot to tell you about my little experiences with Tyler, my grandson, who finished his course, and I went to watch his presentation. Well, not his presentation, but the presentation of awards. And Morton Moral College, guys, I'm telling you, is I don't know how to put it. Faye said the moment we got there, Mum, I feel totally out of place. And I knew what she meant, because the only way I can describe it really was a bit like gentry. Do you know what I mean? I mean, have a look at Morton Moral College, MORETONMORRELL, in Warwickshire. I might have taken a few videos, I can't even remember now, I must have got that camera and taken it to Ireland with him. But isn't the sound of the water just gorgeous? Let me shut up for a minute so you can hear it. And here we are in the water. And here's Honey. Yeah, the only way I can actually describe it is gentry. And you know how the rich would, I don't know if you do, but in this country anyway, the rich would, if their sons needed to have work, they would become you know, high-ranking army officers who didn't do anything really apart from sit far away from all of the war and make decisions about sending young men who were not as valuable as they, shall we say, not a greater asset into battle. And for the idiot sons, I don't mean that in a horrible way, but the ones who weren't quite up to doing something like that, they would either go into religion or something like Morton Morrell. Morton Morrell is about farm and estate management. It's about, I mean, there were farm boys there. It's a different kind of rich. Do you understand what I mean? It's queen rich. Yeah, I mean, while we were there, just overhearing conversations, and you know, I sat on these beautiful stone steps because afterwards it was like a garden party with homemade cakes, which were absolutely divine, I have to say. And champers, you know, glass of champers, and you know, have some bolly. Do you want some bolly? But I sat on the steps, and this one girl, they were all in beautiful frocks, beautiful dresses, and this one girl said, there was a whole group of them, she said, Tristan, I can't stay in this frock any longer. I need to go and put my jodders back on. Yeah, that's what it was like. And he was saying, go, thank Lord I wore the summer tweed. And that's what it was like, tweed and... Yes, so, and it was so strange. Aren't you beautiful? It was so strange because here's Tyler. We're thinking, how did he get in on that course and what happened? And you know, it all kind of just happened. We can't quite remember how now. But anyway, the wonderful news was, if it is indeed wonderful, but I'm saying it's wonderful, from a granny's perspective, a proud granny, was they were all called onto the stage to be given their pieces of paper, which aren't really the right pieces of paper, which did upset Tyler a bit, because he's a bit, you know, well, he's autistic, and he couldn't believe, well, what's this they've given me? They've given me the wrong thing, you know what I mean? Because it's all fake and pretend at that level, isn't it? It's all wrapped around with a ribbon, and it doesn't actually mean anything. So he was a little upset about that, until we explained, you know, that they've got to get your proper